Over the next half hour, you'll get to know more about two amazing products, Vortex and Granitex. Both Vortex and Granitex can be applied to virtually any surface paint can be applied to. But you'll see how they are superior to conventional coatings, such as polyurethanes, epoxies, and acrylics. To back this claim up, you'll see Vortex and Granitex being put through some strenuous tests, so you can witness their strength, impact resistance, drying speed, bonding capability, and heat resistance. In addition, you'll hear what some customers have to say about their Vortex or Granitex application at their home or business. Both Granitex and Vortex are portable systems, so we can go to your home or business and install your new surface. Vortex is a blend of polyurethane and polyurea that comes in over 100 color combinations. It has been featured in many truck magazines for its truck bed application, but can be used for so much more. Granitex is a baked-on coating that is designed to chemically and mechanically bond with Vortex. The Granitex glaze system provides you a wide variety of durable surface looks with our Granitex Solid, Granitex Clear, and Granitone Flakes. You can also have a slip-free surface with the addition of our Granitex granules. Stay tuned so you can see how these two amazing products may be able to help you with a troublesome surface you have around your home or business. Here we have a tile coated with a two-part epoxy mix, the second tile coated with Super Sealer and Vortex, and the last with Super Sealer, Vortex, and Granitex. We are dropping a sledgehammer to test their impact resistance and strength. The epoxy tile shattered. While the Vortex tile and the Granitex Vortex tile are virtually unharmed. The surface is like new. Now let's turn them over to see if there's any damage to the tile. Other than a few hairline cracks, the tiles are like new. Let's drop the sledgehammer from a higher distance to see how the tile will hold up with more impact.
Higher yet?
The Vortex surface and Granitex Vortex surface are still unchanged, while the tile underneath has a few more cracks in it. Let's sledgehammer the tile and see what happens. Despite the tile being sledgehammered, the surface looks like new. Underneath, the tile is shattered in pieces, but it is still held together by the Vortex and Granitex. So not only does Vortex and Granitex provide impact protection to the surface, it holds the shattered tile together.
I had it done because the thing is it was looking discolored, the concrete. It was already cracking and discoloring. Yeah, the house is only 4 years old. We were thinking of tiling it, terracotta tile. And that's why the color, Because any porch with just siding and white, terracotta tile would look nice. But then I realized, it'll crack too with weather, with cement cracking and the floors cracking, But I knew this is what we wanted then, because I know this will hold. It's not like paint, it's epoxy type material, that'll stay there forever. At least I don't have to go in and repair tiles or anything like that, And had I known, when we did color concrete for that same amount of money, I could have gotten the whole thing done. Doing some plain concrete and putting this coating over it. It changed the whole appearance of the house. You can tell just by driving it. Oh, they love it. The women go crazy when they see this, you know. Everybody that comes to our home here now wants to ask how, you know, who got this and what is this. They all want to do this to their porches. Like, I think, you know, people should look at this product and, you know, this is neat. I mean, even with new construction, this could be really good. We like it. I know we recommend this to all our friends.
Do you have decorative concrete at your home or business? To properly maintain your decorative concrete surface, every year you have to seal it. And even if it's sealed, it's not protected from impact that can cause cracking or chipping. Well, not anymore. Granitex gives you a maintenance-free decorative concrete surface that will last for years, and it won't chip or peel and is UV resistant. Protect your decorative concrete surface today with Granitex. Here we are pouring a shot of alcohol on a wood surface with the Granitex coating. The alcohol is lit on fire to see if the Granitex surface will burn, bubble, or be damaged from the extreme heat. The surface looks okay in the dark light, and even after being on fire for 17 seconds, the Granitex surface is not hot to the touch and resists melting. With the lights on, the Granitex surface has no burns, bubbles, or peeling, and its glossy surface looks like new. While your Granitex surface won't experience these conditions, it is nice to know it can handle it. And cleanup is a snap.
It's Vicenzi's nightclub. We're the largest nightclub in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We opened 7 months ago. It's a nightclub / sports bar. We have a Granitex top that we put on the top here. It's taken a lot of abuse from bartenders doing shots on there, other customers coming on the bar. In 7 months, we haven't got one burn hole or burn mark from a cigarette at all. We have other bar owners that have actually wanted to come in here and have us put the same top on their bar. We do a lot of volume, especially on Fridays and Saturdays. There's a lot of people here, so there's a lot of opportunity for things to go wrong. At this time, we're very happy with the product. From a durability standpoint, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's definitely a 10. Very happy with the countertop, and if I had to go back and pick again between this and many other tops, every time I would take the Granitex top. To be able to work in the corners, the grooves of the bar top, and just the overall feel of it, 100% durable, no cracks, no cuts. It's a great product, and I would definitely suggest anybody that's putting a top on their bar at their house or wherever to go with the Granitex top.
With Granitex, you can let your creativity run wild. Choose from over 100 solid colors. Add a few Granitex flakes for a little extra color, or many Granitex flakes for a granite-like appearance. Add your favorite logo and you can have a custom look like no other. With Granitex, your only limit is your imagination. Give us a call or visit us on the web to see what we can design for you. How long does it take for Vortex to dry and be strong? We'll see with this test. Here we have taken an industrial strength toe strap and cut it in two, placing the cut area in a lightweight plastic container. we will fill the plastic container with Vortex to see just how strong it is and how quickly it dries. The Vortex material is dry to the touch in a matter of seconds. But how strong is it? We have attached the other ends of the tow straps to two trucks, with one truck pulling the other truck up an inclined surface. After just over a minute of drying time, you can see Vortex can handle a load of several thousand pounds. It's what makes Vortex such an amazing coating for so many surfaces. Can your surface coating do this?
It was leaking like right along here, and everything bacteria-wise was going underneath. Puddles would still gather up, but no leaking underneath, which was what we were out to do in the first place. So. But if you clean your like a fresh mop head and use a dry mop for like the last hit, it makes things up well. It's over a year now. Probably about 15 months something. One day. Yeah, I mean, start to finish. They had, we cleared everything out for them. They came in, did their thing, and yeah, it was matter of fact, I'm pretty pleased with it. So, considering what we worked with before, it's a major, and I mean major improvement. Excellent.
Vortex, the most versatile spray-on coating available. Vortex, a surface that's insulated, water resistant, impact resistant, and wear resistant. Vortex, from truck beds to boats to docks to pool decks. Vortex, concrete, wood, metal, fiberglass, tile, and more. Vortex. To find out more about Vortex, give us a call or visit us on the web. To test the impact resistance of Granitex, we are taking a sledgehammer to a piece of paneling, which has a coat of Super Sealer, Granitex Solid, Granitone Flakes, and a coat of Granitex Clear. You can see the sledgehammer is indenting the paneling covered with the Granitex surface. Let's get a closer look to see if the Granitex surface has any chips or cracks. Wow! Other than a slight indentation into the surface, the Granitex surface is like new.
We had a epoxy floor on. Year to year and a half, you were starting to see traffic marks on it. It was wearing off, so we needed to replace it. We need a different option. It is non-skid. It is very easy to keep clean, and it looks good. And we've had a ton of people walking through this, and this hides everything. In between all the colors that you can get this in. We have had 3 and 4 inch metal fittings dragged across this floor, and it hasn't left any marks whatsoever. So we have a lot of oil, greases, diesel fuel end up on it, and nothing has affected it. Very easy. We take a paper towel, wipe it up, or even like a wet wipe hand cleaner. Takes anything off on the floor. Oh yeah, I would suggest this to anybody, and we have suggested it to quite a few people. All my customers have really liked this floor. Actually, sometimes I get kind of tired of telling them about it.
Design the surface of your dreams with Granitex baked-on coating. Granitex gives you variety, from an almost granite-like appearance to a solid color gloss to clear gloss. And the best part is, the Granitex surface won't chip, peel, and is chemical and UV resistant. Whether it's indoors or outdoors, Granitex baked-on finish is the answer. To see what Granitex can do for you, give us a call or visit us on the web. Here we have a concrete block coated with epoxy, and a Vortex coated concrete block. We are going to test the impact resistance and strength of Vortex compared with concrete and epoxy. The concrete block shatters, as does the epoxy concrete block. But the Vortex block is unchanged, even after being hit 4 times. And the surface has no blemishes whatsoever. Now we'll drop test a concrete block compared to Vortex. the concrete block shatters on impact. Using the same Vortex block we just sledgehammered, we'll do the same drop test. The Vortex surface shows virtually no signs of damage. Let's drop it again to see if it can take even more abuse. Amazingly, it does. After one last throw in the air, you can see the Vortex block is still virtually unchanged. Using the same Vortex block, we're going to drive this SUV onto the block to see if the Vortex still holds. Wow! Even after being sledgehammered and dropped repeatedly, the Vortex block is able to support a vehicle weighing several thousand pounds.
So we put down this product that they use on tennis courts, figuring it's got to be a pretty durable material. Unfortunately, what we found was once we started putting the boats in here on the dollies that have the hard wheels, it would pull it up. It would pull the paint up. And then really unfortunately, in the last year, we had a major roof leak. And when the roof leaked and the water sat on the floor, it literally bubbled that paint. So it would no longer adhere. And I mean, we had gone through all the proper processes to put that material down, and it came up anyway. We absolutely love it. The dollies that we have the boats on don't leave any marks at all on the floor. Customers walk in and they comment on our floor right away, telling us how much they absolutely love the floor, want to know where we got it, but they love it. The thing that I tell them about the product, and it was something that I learned throughout my research of the products, when Guy and I were both researching it, is that this product, once it cures, it's 25 times harder than any epoxy paint that's out there in the market. It's just such a strong, hard, durable finish that you'll never do anything again to this floor unless we choose to change the color.
Here we have a concrete floor that is being prepped with our patented K7 cleaner and J3 deactivating powder. Now the floor is ready for our patented Super Sealer to be rolled on. Super Sealer is a two-part mix that soaks in, expands, and locks to the surface. We now spray on the Vortex coating. Both Vortex and Granitex are designed to chemically and mechanically bond with the Super Sealer. Once the Vortex surface is cured, we roll on the Granitex solid coating, which is a heated material that fuses and bonds to the Vortex. Add a little color to your floor with a light dash of Granitone flakes, and add texture to your surface with our Granitex granules. Top off the Granitone flakes and Granitex granules with a baked-on coating of Granitex clear, and your surface is finished. Now you can make any surface come to life with Granitex and Vortex. Give us a call today to see what we can do for you, or visit us on the web.
Some kind of, I thought like an epoxy paint or something, but yeah, it didn't last very long. Well, actually, I'd gone to Southwestern Supply for parts for my husband, and he was just getting ready to put a. They were just getting ready to put the floor on there at Southwestern. So then I came back and saw what the nice finish was, and it's like I had to tell my husband about this. So the finished look is just beautiful. I've had family coming over and they thought it was a very nice job done. So what I like about it is that it's not a totally smooth finished floor, so it kind of hides any blemishes. And I can also, mop it. That was a lot better than what I could do before, so I'm happy with the product. And then my son had also had a truck bed done by him too, so that's kind of another where we found him too. Just bring him down to the basement and show the floor, and I've got people that would like, their garages done, but just got to talk their husband into it.
If you have a drop-in bed liner, it can crack, warp, and has gaps which allow water and dirt to get trapped, causing abrasion which leads to rust. With Vortex, you have no gaps, no abrasion, impact resistance, and a perfect seal allowing no water or dirt to penetrate beneath the surface. But how does Vortex compare to other spray-on liners? The biggest area of difference is repairability. With other spray-on liners, once they are cured, you're unable to simply spray over it again to make a repair. But both Vortex and Granitex have bonding agents left, allowing them to chemically bond with a new layer, making any repair a snap. This allows you to add any design or logo you want, giving you a custom look like no other. Plus, Vortex gives you strength, durability, impact resistance, and water resistance. Vortex, the only name you need to know for truck bed liners. Over the last half hour, you witnessed firsthand two amazing products, Vortex and Granitex. You saw Vortex pulling a truck after just over a minute of drying time, being sledgehammered, dropped, and then supporting an SUV weighing several thousand pounds. You saw how Vortex and Granitex held together a tile after being sledgehammered, even though the tile was in pieces underneath. You witnessed paneling coated with Granitex being sledgehammered, only to sustain a small indentation in the surface. You saw the heat resistance of Granitex after being on fire for 17 seconds. You saw how other coatings like stained concrete and epoxy tile and concrete couldn't hold up to Vortex and Granitex. The variety of surfaces and applications of Vortex and Granitex, as well as the many designs and custom looks you can choose from, including the over 100 solid colors available, as well as the Granitone flakes and skid resistance with Granitex granules. And you heard the rave reviews from customers that have had Vortex or Granitex applied at their home or business. To find out how these two amazing products can work for you, give us a call or visit us on the web today.